Hello. So I thought I would show you what I looked like somewhat human. Haircut has finally happened, although it's now gone scruffy again because I've washed my hair since, and I've had a mild shave. I need to have a proper shave, but this was just a quick tidy up, even though it actually looks messier. But hey, this is what I look like somewhat human. Still got a fat chin. It is what it is, but the hair looks neater. Beard looks like crap as usual. But I will sort that. I'm gonna have a proper shave later on. I had to take mum to hospital this morning, and then we had a little bit of time, so I nipped in, got my hair cut. I thought I'd have time to have a proper shave, but I didn't because I had to start work. So, but yeah, looking a little bit more presentable. These bloody great red lines on my face, as you can see. Joys of having that mask, but it works. Hair's looking fantastic. Hairdresser was fantastic. She's really nice. Pretty cheap as well. It's like £16.50, so I can deal with that. You need to neaten up the face now, and I'll be alright. But yeah, just thought I'd update, let you know that I do occasionally look human and somewhat normal. Not like I haven't had a haircut and a shave for 12 years, but it was about 3 months. But yeah, let's not go into that one. Yeah, haircut's done, and now I'm just working, which is good. I'm still phasing in, but I'm enjoying back to work, having something to do during the day. It does make me quite a little bit tired afterwards, but I don't think I slept after work yesterday. Oh yeah, I did. I slept for 2 hours. So I'm still sleeping after I've done a very short shift, so that's something I'm still combating. And I think at some point, if this still persists with being constantly tired, my energy levels being a bit rubbish, I might talk to the doctor, because I've been doing some reading, and one of the fairly common side effects of post-op stuff is that you can potentially develop hypoglycemia, so which would make sense because when I've exerted myself I then feel like crap, so but something to talk about and discuss later on. But for the moment I just thought I'd show you the new haircut, looking a little bit more presentable other than the beard, which I tried my new razor, didn't work very well. I don't know if I was doing it wrong, but I was also in a rush. But I'll do a proper shave later on, tidy myself up, and then you can see the full fat chin and baby face. But that'll do for the time being. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Bye bye. Good afternoon, everyone. How are we all doing today? It's Wednesday, so it's a bit late, but thought I'd just give you a bit of a wrap up for the rest of the week. As you can tell, my hair is an absolute mess. But other than that, it's been alright the last couple of days. I still went and got my hair cut the other day and stuff, and it's looking a lot better, a lot more right now, but I look a little bit cleaner, a little bit more with it. Still need a shave again, but I don't mind this sort of stubbly look, so it works. Just a quick sort of recap really again in regards to the week. So got my hair cut, obviously, had a shave, got a bit more humanised again, instead of looking like I hadn't washed or showered in a week and a half, although I kind of feel like I look like that at the moment because my hair's everywhere. I've been working a week. It's been good being back to work, having something to do during the week. I'm on a phase return at the moment until the end of the month, so I'm doing part-time hours instead of full-time, so I'm only doing sort of half days just to try and get me back into the swing of things. Everything makes me tired at the moment, so doing half days has been quite helpful. I haven't actually slept the last couple of days after I've been to work, so that's a good start. So I'm getting back there, I'm getting there at the moment. It's a bit hectic in the household at the moment, having my bedroom decorated, and it is basically there's furniture everywhere, but the room looks absolutely fantastic, and hopefully I'll be able to get back in there tomorrow or the day after. So I'm on the sofa at the moment, so I haven't really been sleeping the best, but it'd be nice to have my room decorated and it'll look all nice and pretty instead of like it had, a bit dark and dingy, so now it's a little bit lighter and nice, a lot more storage in that, which is good. I've got a new bed coming as well, so that'll be nice. Lots of shifting about stuff and organising as well. We had to move the front room around and stuff. The guys doing the bedroom, his name's Skippy, and a couple of his lads have been doing the room, and they're absolutely fantastic. And they're gonna hang some TVs on the wall for us as well. So we had to rearrange the front room and shifted a load of furniture around yesterday. So I had to move the sofa, bookcases, and all that sort of stuff. And I think I've done myself an injustice. I've got some pain in my stomach at the moment, or just about here in my abdomen. So I think I've pulled something I shouldn't have. My up was 12th of March, so I'm about 2 months post-op, so I thought it would be alright, but it would appear I've done myself a bit of a mischief, so that's not terribly good. It doesn't hurt all the time, but I can definitely feel it every now and again if I move and stuff, so I think I've done something to a muscle, which was technically, that's about the same sort of area that they cut through the muscle to remove from my stomach, so I think I've done a bit of a mischief there, so oops. But front room looks good now, rearranged, looks open, more light and airy, which is good. But yeah, we'll get the TV put up on the wall, and then it should look a little bit better as well. In regards to eating and drinking this week, drinking I'm still lacking on quite a bit, actually forgetting. Until I get to the point where I'm like, oh, I really need a drink because I really don't feel well. I've had like a bottle of water today, and that's it so far. And it's like 4 o'clock. So I need to. I've got a bottle of water. I've had a bottle of water since like midday, sat next to my chair. Just haven't drunk it. So I need to actually drink that. Try and get some more sort of fluid in me. I've not been drinking too much, so that's been a bit of an issue. Food-wise, has been fine. Get this weird feeling in my stomach every now and again once I've eaten, or if I haven't eaten. I'm not quite sure. I ran out of my meds a couple of days ago. I put in a repeat prescription after speaking to the doctor. So, but I haven't had my lansoprazole. I haven't had the iron tablets. So, just wondering if there's. Obviously, I'm meant to be on them now for the rest of my life, and I haven't been on them for a couple of days, and my stomach just feels a bit off. So, wondering if there's potentially an issue there. But get my meds again in a couple of days once the repeat's finished, and we can go from there, really. But yeah, food-wise, it's been alright. Although, you get a bright idea and you regret it pretty much in like after the fact. Just sitting watching TV with mum, just chilling, and there was like an advert or a YouTube video, I don't know, somebody mentioned KFC, and me and mum were chatting and sitting there, and mum's like, I could really do with KFC, because we haven't had it for a while. Like, since I've, like, did my milk diet and I've been post-op, like, obviously we've been eating for what we can and stuff, and takeaways obviously are not high up on that list, and it's just so we thought we'd give it a crack. I just ordered it. I was like, I'll get mum a bit of a surprise. I ordered some KFC for dinner, got myself some chicken tenders. I was like, that should be fine, like chicken, I don't know what they call them, but yeah, the chicken finger thingies that they do at KFC. I was like, oh, that'll do. I'll get them. They shouldn't be too bad on my stomach, because it's just chicken breast and a bit of batter, and yeah, get some beans with it, and it should be all good. I was wrong. I ate like 2 chicken tender things and like half a pot of beans, and then I felt sick for the rest of the night. It felt like it was in my throat all the way up to here. It was not a pleasant experience. One thing that I don't do is sick. I don't vomit. I don't like giving it back, as it were. And then, yeah, so that's one of the things that I've been worried about, is that I'm going to throw up, and I haven't, and I think it's sort of ingrained in my body, sort of chemistry, we don't throw up, even though I think I was very much like as close as I could possibly get to throwing up the other night when I ate that food. I did not agree, did not make me feel good, I did not get any satisfaction out of the food, didn't enjoy it, and it made me feel like crap, so it was like a big slap in the face reminder that yeah, I am post-op and I'm doing fairly well at the moment, like when it comes to what I'm eating and stuff, and introducing new bits and pieces. But also, you can't eat like you used to, and you really need to avoid like takeaways because you're an idiot, and it makes you feel really, really ill. And it did. Apologies for the lights. It would appear it's a fairly cloudy day because the clouds keep getting in the way of the sun because that's the only light in this room. So, but yeah, big mistake. Made me feel really ill. Made me feel really, really sick. So I won't be doing that anytime soon again. Um, but it's been an interesting couple of days. I've been sitting thinking about different bits and pieces and about introducing new food. Um, I'm about I'm past the soft and crunchy stage now in the sort of food, like in the diet aspect of things. So it's now time to start introducing new bits and pieces in. So I thought I'd have try a bit of salad because it's really funny. Some of the things that you think are fairly healthy and stuff, which are, you can't actually eat straight away. So like lettuce and things like that, they're actually things that you might sort of start adding in like sort of later. So it's the first time I've had like any sort of salady bits other than cucumber for a while. So I had some like mixed green salad the other day, which was seemed to be okay, no complaints in regards to how it made me feel. So I've been looking at introducing a couple of more bits. I'm trying to stay away from sort of high carb foods at the moment. I use forums a lot on like Facebook and stuff just to get advice or opinions from other people in regards to foods and stuff. And I've been told by the team that I'm under that I should avoid like bread, pasta, rice, sort of any sort of heavy sort of complex carbs, as it were. So, but I do eat like I have like cream crackers with like every now and again, or like Melba toast, because that was part of the crunchy things that they suggested I could do. So, but I haven't done bread, I haven't done rice, I haven't done pasta, I haven't done that sort of stuff in a while, which is different because I like rice. I like a curry. I like pasta. I make my own bolognese. So I like my favourite things to eat. Simple as a ham sandwich with cucumber and mayonnaise. Like my favourite sandwich and one of the easiest things to eat. And I've not had anything like that for a while now. But I thought I might try and introduce some like wraps because I know that they're not as dense in carbs and they're a little bit lighter to eat. And it was one of the things that they suggested I could start potentially introducing a little bit later on. So I had a look online and on the forums and stuff and posted in my thoughts and got some results and opinions back in regards to what people have thought, and I followed that instruction and I had a wrap this morning for my breakfast. I had a bacon wrap, which is really nice because I haven't had bacon in ages either. So I had a bacon wrap with a bit of ketchup. I managed about 3/4 of it, and it was really nice. I could have eaten all of it, and that's just me thinking I can eat like I normally can. My stomach and everything was full, but my brain's still like, you can eat more, so I had to take it away and get it out of my sight. And I found that's happened a couple of times with older habits that I've had, like when it comes to different foods. It's like I genuinely can't eat anymore. I feel sick. It's almost like it's in my throat. That's how sort of full I am, as it were. But my mind is like, no, keep eating, keep eating. So it's definitely part of the journey and the rewiring that needs to happen in my brain. So I did. I took it out and put it in the kitchen, so it was out of sight, out of mind, and grabbed a bottle of water and yeah, went from there. But it was good to know like there's no sort of nasty side effects as far as I can tell from eating the wrap or the bacon. So yeah, it's another thing that I can potentially add to the list, and I can start maybe having like wraps again, like for lunch, like a ham wrap or something, which is nice. Bit more normality coming back. So yeah, it's been eventful. It's been interesting, but we keep moving and we keep pushing forward. Like I say, I'm not sort of moving any furniture anytime soon again because it's actually I think it's done myself a bit of a mischief and stuff, and definitely won't be going to KFC anytime soon. But new lessons learnt, new things, sort of new information gathered. So as they say, you live and you learn. So that's what I've done, and yeah, that's pretty much a sort of summary of how everything's been going this week. The first half of this video, the first little bit of the video, obviously you can see that I sort of go on about my haircut and my shave and stuff and feeling a bit more human, so I'll hope you enjoyed that as well. But for the moment I'm going to close this video now. If you can drop me a like, comment maybe, subscription would be fantastic. I'm literally like one away from 20 subscribers, so we try and hit that 20 mark would be really nice. Yeah, you got any questions, any thoughts, feelings, anything, drop me a comment in the comment section. Fine enough, and yeah, we'll leave it there for the week, and we'll catch up again next week, and I'll let you know how the rest of my week is going. Yeah, I know I'm not the most exciting person to watch, and a lot of this is just waffle, but it is one of the things that I've learned throughout this journey is journaling helps. This is my journal. I'm rubbish at writing stuff down, but waffling and talking to myself helps me to get the thoughts and the feelings that are in my mind out, and it's good for my mental health and that side of things, which is why I do this. If I can help anybody else, that's fantastic. I don't intend to make, like, I didn't intend to sort of try and jump on and become a big YouTube star and all this sort of jazz. I mean, if it happens, well, hey, who's complaining? But this is my journal, this is my thoughts, my feelings. So if you've got anything you want to share, please do. I'm more than happy to talk, give my thoughts, advice, whatever. If you enjoy it, yeah, like I say, drop a like, hit subscribe and all that jazz, and I'll catch you again next week. So for now, bye bye.